Hello everyone, it's a pleasure for us to be here and today we are going to talk about project work in alternative assessment. Project work in assessment an institutional approach that contextualizes learning by presenting trainers with problem to solving or product to develop when we use the project work is in assessment, sorry. It's important to consider the material and the correct use of them to make our students have better comprehension with the help of the project work. Considering use the suitable method for each appropriate materials.
And now we are going to talk about the literature review of the project work. What is project work? Project work is a way of integrating students into language learning by providing them meaningful and integrated tasks through which they can actively take part in shaping the nature and the outcome of learning and act independently in its accomplishment. That is project work.
Now we have the historical background of project work. A true language educator did not introduce project work in language classroom until the middle of 1997 after recognizing the potential of using projects in our school. Projects were adopted by engineers education such as Stephen H. Robinson, professor of mechanical engineering at the Illinois Industrial University at Irvine.
The importance of project work. Um, it's important to use project work because although many educators agree on the importance of using a variety of alternative or authentic assessment techniques in the classroom, traditional testing methods are still the most common assessment tools in language classroom. For that, it's important for that us use the project work.
Purpose of project work. The purpose the use of project work is to improve instruction of learning and the validity and reliability of education. Every curriculum needs to have different type of assessment systems. Since using only one assessment in truth instrument, that collect information about the knowledge and skill a student had acquired. It's not sufficient to make judgment about student level of learning. Project work offers many solutions to the problem faced in the teacher-trainer classroom, including increasing the amount of input trainers receive, making course content more applicable that to trainer and foment creativity.
The project work as an alternative assessment tool. When using project work, class move away from the traditional teacher-centered instruction and move towards creating a student community of inquiry involving authentic communication, cooperative learning, collaboration, and problem solving. The project work as an alternative assessment tool is important because the students become the center of the classroom.
The criterion for evaluation project work. According to Irasian 1991, the criterion for evaluation project work includes sharing assessment criterion with the students from the beginning so that learners are aware of exactly what is expected of them. As teacher trainers, we must remember that performance-based assessment do not have clear definition, right or wrong answer, since there are degrees to which a project is successful or unsuccessful.
Implementing the project work in ELT classrooms. Some alternative models of project development and use. There are various types of projects which scale upon different skills and sources in operation. Therefore, there are no definite rules about how a project is processed. The primary issue is implementing projects is deciding on the project topics appropriate to levels, ages, and interests of the students. But if we already know the primary issue, it will be for us, it will be more easy for us to use this alternative assessment.
Now we are going to talk about advantage of using project work. As Garza 1211 said, project work is cooperative rather than comparative. Students can work on their own in a small group or as in class complete a project, sharing results, ideas, and expertise along the way. Another advantage is project work is student-centered. However, the teacher trainer play an important role in offering support and guidance through the process. And the last advantage is in this project, students are expected to work in group and use variety of sources such as local newspaper, magazine, local maps, poster, photograph, reference book, regional studies, and political campaign to conduct your study.
Some drawbacks of project work. The number one, obtain member cooperation can also be challenging because sometimes the students think that they will make most effort, so they cannot participate uh, in the homework or in the assignment. Another drawback is that a series of problems with a project cannot be anticipated, since each project has various unique conditions according to the topic chosen and where and for whom it is undertaken. So that uh, before we start a project, it's important for us to know all the advantages and disadvantages that the project will have. And the conclusion, it's important to use project work because it is necessary to find ways to help them develop to help the students to develop their cognitive abilities by providing them with opportunities to solve real problems, to become self-sufficient by organizing and regulating their own learning. Project work has also become quite popular in second language learning and learning assessment. I recommend you to use the project work because it will be a nice alternative assessment.